YouTube, it's your boy Musa, back with another vlog. Got a broski up in here. Today we're training back, chest and back. We're starting off with pull-ups. I'm thinking a lot of machines today, because this gym has a lot of machines that other gyms don't have. Yeah, for early morning, like 10:30. It's quite busy, I'm not gonna lie.
It's a Monday.
And again, people are starting to realize weather's March, summer's around the corner, you know what I'm saying? We best come correct.
Yeah.
But anyways, pull-ups first, and then we're gonna go into incline machine bench. Alright, let's get it. Starting off with pull-ups. We started off with wide ones. That's the first thing my brother said to me. What, wide ones? I was like, Tim, yeah, we gotta get these lats activated, warmed up and that for the workout that's about to come. We ended up supersetting that with close grip ones as well. This will work more of your biceps rather than the wide ones where it's mainly lat focused. Yeah, secondary, but again, if you focus on the contraction of the back, then it won't be that much a bicep, but it's like inevitable, you can't avoid it. First working exercise was incline on the Smith machine. We started off with just the machine itself, just to make sure placing and everything's right for both me and my brother. Then we added on 20 kg plates, and then we went up to 100 kg and just banged out pure reps. Really squeezing at the top, stretching, squeezing. Smith machines are great for when you're working out by yourself, and also when you're working with a partner, it's great for just focusing on the contraction of the chest. And obviously if you come to failure, you can hook it up at any point. I was almost dead after that set. And then we went on to a seated row. I love this machine. The handle as well can rotate in all angles. You can keep it straight, you can turn it to like 45 degrees, 90 degrees. This machine is elite. That's why I love training back at this gym, and chest as well. They have some really great machines. I think it's called Gym 80 or something that machine's made of. Simeon Panda actually made a video where of his recent home gym, and most of the equipment that he has in there is from the same company. So yeah, this gym has a lot of them. It is the biggest fitness X, I believe, in Copenhagen. Great machines. Then went on to dumbbell pullovers. Today we reduced it to 30 kg, really just focusing on engaging the obviously rib cage, the lats, the chest, arms. This one really works a lot of things at once. Great exercise. Add it into your workouts, guys. Dumbbell pullovers. I love it. And really contract your chest at the top of the movement. Stretch, contract the chest there. A lot of people just want to move the weight, which is not the point. The point is to stretch and contract. Stretch and contract. Supersetted that with close grip dumbbell presses, really just to exhaust the chest. And you are also working your triceps doing this movement. You can do this pretty much with, you can do this with a plate, but that's also hard because that means you really have to focus on gripping the plate and keeping it together, or else if it slips, it's gonna hit your chest and that's gonna hurt. But that was the workout. Thank you guys for watching. I will catch you later. Alright, so here we are, back from the gym. Before I do anything, I'm making sure these boxes and things are fixed. So that's what we're gonna do. Let's get right into it. process of this. But yeah, as you can see, it's done. Came out solid. So now it's time to go place these in the rooms, add the stuff, and then get rid of all these boxes and whatnot. And then we still got a lot to do in the room. LED lights. So now we're done, and we'll do that long stuff that I've been putting off for a while. I do need to do the cable management, but that's a two-man job, especially the thing that I bought. I need to screw it, so I need someone to hold it for me to drill into my table and then do all the other stuff. So I'm gonna have to wait till my wife has a day off where we can do it together. Until then, I've done the others. Oh, there's no more boxes here pretty much, which is nice. So reaction videos now, and then I've got to try and edit the vlog for yesterday and then finish the drawing to-do list and things to do. First thing I'm gonna do is the monthly goal. I need to update that, so that one's done. I need to tick off things I completed, things I didn't, and make sure I make March an excellent month. Anyways, let's get to work. Let's get it. So meal number 2, we got the shrimp with half a pack of Uncle Ben's rice. Let's get it. So it is time to go for a walk. Get them steps in. We're just gonna try and complete 10,000 steps. We're currently around 8, so got around the block, listen to an audiobook, and then I'm gonna come back, shower up, and then talk to you guys about a question that I got from one of you lot in the comment section. I'm gonna answer it. Alright, so we are back. Did around 35 minutes it took me to go around. Started a new audiobook, one that I've listened to again 4, 5, 6, maybe 10 times. It's just refreshing the memory. The bike for 30 minutes today. No elliptical. Today I alternate between bike, elliptical, and incline. But incline I've kind of cut off because I'm doing my nighttime walks and stuff. I've burned way more calories doing the elliptical, Stairmaster, or bike. And soon probably I'll cut out bike as well once I buy a bike. The question that I got was, here we go. I usually eat up to my maintenance calories, even though I don't overeat. I know what I eat is not always the best. Do you have any tips on breaking through a fat loss plateau? Yeah, this is a tricky one, because right now you're just saying you're eating on your maintenance calories. So if you're eating maintenance calories, that alone already you're not going to be able to lose body fat because you're in your maintenance calories. The only way you're able to lose body fat is if obviously you're progressive overloading in the gym. You know, you're tracking all your meals and you're trying to keep them as clean as possible. You have maybe even if you're eating 4 or 5 meals a day, one of them's, you know, out of the ordinary. That's not too bad. There's so many different factors that it's so like the advice I'm going to give you is very generic. It's not tailored to one person. So there's a few things I can think of why your fat loss would plateau. One being sleep. Sleep is very underrated when it comes to losing body fat. So if you're averaging like 4 or 5 hours a night, which most humans actually do, you would be surprised. We're talking sleep. I'm not talking going into your bedroom and then saying good night, actually closing your eyes and actually going off to dreamland. Most people average 4 or 5 hours, 6. But in reality, we should be getting anywhere between 7 and 9 hours of sleep, and not many people do that. So that alone can slow down your fat loss progress, and I'm telling you this from experience. I used to be one of those ones all the time. I will sleep, some days I will sleep 2-3 hours, some days 4, some days 5. You know what I mean? Like, I was just a workaholic and just go, and it definitely slowed down. I had to do kind of make up for it by doing too much of other things, like too much cardio, reducing my calories too much, when all I really needed to do was sleep an extra 2 hours, sleep an extra 3 hours. That's all I needed to do in order to, instead of putting my body through so much, sleep more. That's why a lot of stuff happens in your body. Another reason is maybe you're not really tracking calories strictly, so you've got to a point now your body's like, okay, I'm cool with this weight, you know, you're giving me what I need. You're not giving me more, you're not giving me less, I'm good. Why do I need to take away anything? You know, that's the body adapts very fast. So if it's used to the food that you're giving it like all the time, then it's definitely not going to change whatsoever. It's going to stay the same. So maybe start tracking deeply your calories. From there, maybe reduce it by 100. You know, like you said, you eat at maintenance. Well, another thing that's also important is how long have you actually been dieting for? If you've been dieting for a very long time, maybe it's time for you to take a diet break. A week and a half. I'm not saying go crazy, I'm just saying increase your calories, like to above maintenance, not maintenance, above maintenance for about a week or two, and then get back on that diet again. And then maybe, you never know, you might start seeing results coming off a bit faster. Like I said, the body adapts very fast. I think that's one thing that humans don't really think about. Our bodies adapt very fast. If it doesn't need to lose body fat, it's gonna be like, why? What's the point? Let me just keep it there, innit? Let me just save it. You know, if you're not moving much, you're not burning a lot of calories and stuff, it's just gonna stick around. It's not gonna say, let me just take it off. That's not how it works. Maybe movement as well, that's another thing. You're not moving enough, so track your steps. Maybe increase your steps by 1,000. If you're doing like 10-15,000 a day, maybe you need to increase it to 16 to keep that fat loss coming off. But the ultimate thing is you gotta be clear with what it is you're going for. If you're going for, I just like the way I look, I want to maintain this, then you're gonna maintain that. You know, you're gonna eat the same foods and just do what you do. But if you're actually looking for fat loss, then you need to start being a bit more strict with certain things. You know, this question's too wide. I think it needs to be more specific. From what I'm reading here, maybe you just need a diet break. I think that's what you need. Maybe you need a diet break, or maybe, and your metabolism could be extremely high now, or you've damaged your metabolism. That's another thing as well. A lot of people forget you can damage your metabolism by doing too much. Intermittent fasting, 2 training sessions a day. I don't know what your work schedule is like and whatnot. I'm guessing it's probably pretty much more active than mine. Because outside, the reason why I do intermittent fasting and 2 workouts a day is because I don't move at all. Really and truly, if I don't do like my walking, or I don't go to, on my rest days, my average step count is around 800. Rest day, 800 steps, and that's just in the house. Don't move. I don't move at all. When you sit down, write out everything you're doing, and then try and match that with like your calories intake. Like match how much steps you're taking, your intermittent fasting, your work, all that stuff. Track it for like a week. Would like, use something like an Apple Watch or something like that. I know it's not 100% accurate, but use something as a guide and see how many calories you average a day you burn. And if it's way more than the calories you're consuming, I think it's time for a diet break. That's pretty much the only advice I can really give you. Diet break, sleep more, maybe focus on lifting heavier rather than endurance training where you're resting at 30 seconds between sets. Focus on progressive overload. That could also kickstart your fat loss even more, since you said that you eat in maintenance and whatnot. So if you're eating maintenance and if you're making progress in the gym, fat will start to come off without question. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed today's vlog. I'll catch you tomorrow. Love life, love life, love life. Peace.